Hello, can you hear us on stream though? Can you hear us at all? Please. Please hear us. Please hear us. You can hear us on the stream? So the only thing that wasn't coming through was the music. Okay. Can you talk? Anybody else talk? So now I also don't see you guys coming up on Discord.
What you make it, love is what you make it. Run away, 'cause love is what you make it now. Today. So you dig inside, give it one more try. Face the mountains in your head and battles in your heart. 'Cause you're still alive, time is on your side. You've got way too far, it's who you are, you can't give up now. You don't have to run away, 'cause love is what you make it, love is what you make it.
Oh, because Discord Bardbot is apparently the fucking Spotify. What the fuck? Sorry, everybody. Thanks for bearing with us. Can anybody talk?
Name.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
yes?
right.
Yes.
Nice.
There it is.
Oh,
Now it's back.
I hear the people now.
Now
And
I
by
hope
the
it-
people, I mean us.
chasing my dreams.
And welcome back, everybody. Here we are. My goodness, it's a fun time. Hello, 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 adventurers. We're back.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
It's time.
It is time.
Once again.
Here we are once again, well met for an adventure of epic proportions, but maybe a little bit smaller this time than tiny. This time on Echo Seekers Sagas, we are going to be traveling to the brilliant city of Port Percy out on the edge of the world, where we'll be experiencing the ghosts of Blue Lake. As we
Excellent.
start here on our adventure, we start, as many adventures start, on a boat. This boat is the once-a-month ferry to Port Percy from the mainland, and there are a couple of special people on it. Looking out over the waves from the back of the boat, so there seems to be a fairly badass and melancholy looking person. He seems to be sitting there looking at the waves that froth and leave behind them. And as he watches that, he hears a familiar voice in his head that he has often talked to. Well, Dexter, what are you going to tell this story about?
That's a hard question. Got a few things I can talk about.
Well, here we are at a crossroads, and you know how much I like crossroads.
That's your whole deal.
From behind you, though, you hear all of a sudden a loud banging sound. And you turn around, and there's a young man. He seems to be checking every single piece of equipment that he can get his hands on out here, making sure that they are safe and sound, as what you can tell.
Mm-hmm. Wonder who that is.
Hey, if any of that messes up, you know if we get hurt, they pay us.
The dude will turn around and say, "Oh, howdy there, sailor.
You turn
I'm
around,
just
there's no
making
one
sure." Oh. Hello? Who said that? Somebody talking to me?
Up here.
I will turn my gaze towards the voice.
You look up
The
on the
desperate look
very
on my
top of
face.
the back of the ship here, and in a very precarious position sits a man in a yellow sort of leather jacket with many, many patches on it, a very prominent sort of spider icon on the back of it, and he just exudes some sort of coolness.
A guy will look up at him and be like, well, golly, if you fell off the back of the boat, at least I'd be right next to the life preserver. I'll throw it to you.
Well, thank you, kid. I'll be fine up here. Don't worry about me.
Oh, well, I trust you. After all, looking after yourself is an important thing to learn how to do. I'm just making sure all this equipment is nice and secure in case we need it. I wouldn't want to have an emergency at sea. These are some cold waters.
Fair enough. You keep at it. I think he's gonna try to get down.
You are
Scoot on
fine.
down.
There's a, it's a precarious ladder, but you climbed up there, so you climb back down.
What brings you to Port Percy anyway? My name's Guy, by the way.
Hello, guy. You can just call me Dex. I guess this is a ladder.
Nice to meet you, Dex.
And
This guy will hold out his hand in a friendly fashion with a smile on his face.
give him a firm handshake.
You're strong, Dex.
Thanks. No, I'm just doing some things here and there. No, nothing too important. Don't worry about it. What about you?
I understand. Well, I'm the new camp counselor there at the summer camp.
Oh,
And,
okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun little position, kind of a working vacation, you might say.
Well, that's nice. Tell you what, I can't wait to see you there. I gotta run.
Oh yeah, take it easy. I'm just gonna double check everything out here, make sure we're prepared. Be prepared, that's my motto.
I'll hold you to it as he's walking away, giving the thumbs up.
The guy will essentially go back to taking a look at this hose.
You take a look at the hose and you see that, it's a fairly well-kept hose and everything like that. Pretty old, like most of this ferry is, and definitely not like, new. But it's it's an old ferry. It's stalwart.
A
So is this
mighty
like-
vessel.
As you continue to go up
Oh,
towards the cabin, Dexter, you see that there is a blonde-haired woman with sort of a overly large sort of purple t-shirt on, a red jacket that is sort of draped around the back of her like a cape. She carries a lot of sort of bags on her, and her jeans seem to be stained with a bunch of oil and tears and rips. And she just seems to be sort of looking out over the waves, seemingly basking in whatever sun is there with the summer.
Dex will kind of sneak up. He'll say, "The waves are beautiful, ain't they?"
Are you talking to me?
Oh, yes. Hello. I'm you can call me Dex. I was just complimenting the waves.
Greetings on this fine eve, Sir Dex. Yes, I was just looking out over the waves, and just lost in thought, thinking of far off places maybe we could take this boat and travel to.
Fair enough. And what was your name?
Oh, sorry. My name is the Lady Gertrude Herman, but you could call me Gert.
Well, nice to meet you, Gert.
And, what was your name, sir? Oh, right, Sir Dex, was it?
Yeah. What you got going on over at Port Percy?
Well, it's more of a means to an end, you could say. Just here to work at the cannery so I can make enough money with my summer bonus. I'm just hoping to get a nice van eventually. What about you?
Oh, some things here and there. Nothing really too important. I've seen another one like you coming in, helping around. It's really nice.
Well, I do enjoy being helpful.
That's great. Well, tell you what, I'll see you around at Port Percy, okay?
Well, fare thee well, good sir.
Yeah, farewell. I guess we'll be nosy and geek his head in here.
You peek your head into the sort of cabin room, and you see that most of the passengers are just kind of sitting here. It's a couple of hours to get to Port Percy from the mainland, about 2 or 3 hours. So they're all just kind of in here, chatting coffee. You see this guy over here is playing cards. These guys are just seem to be chatting animatedly about some nonsense and everything like that. As well as you see this gentleman here who's in a sort of old school military uniform. Very, very, clean and pressed with all the sort of shiny medallions and buttons that are on it. And he seems to be, if anything, just sort of looking straight forward the entire time. His face seems to be a mask of both a mix of discipline and sort of softness. But you do see that there is a sort of there's a hardness to him.
Ooh. Well, seeing as everyone's doing their own thing, he'll turn back around. And is there like a inside of the boat?
That is the inside of the boat. There's also a front of the boat.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
As you exit, you see that there's a young woman over here looking out over the side as well.
Walk up and just say, "Well, hello there."
Oh, you scared me there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, I was just lost in thought. My name's Katarine. What's yours?
You can call me Dex. I'm just coming around getting to know everybody.
Well, hello. I'm new here. Are you from here?
Oh, heavens no. I'm just coming for, a few things down the road.
Oh, then just a couple of newcomers. I just got appointed as the new head of the community center here by the Emma Randall Foundation. It's one of my dreams.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't realize it would be so remote, though. And she's going to look out, and you guys look, and there's, like, water all over the place.
Well, I think the emptiness is kind of beautiful. Plus, who doesn't enjoy a little solitude?
I guess. I mean, I'm here for the next 5 years, so, I guess I got to get used to it.
Well, fair enough. Say, do you know how to get on the front side of the boat?
Oh, yeah, just walk through the bridge. You're fine.
Oh, okay. They're not gonna yell at me or anything, right?
No, it's a pretty shitty boat. I mean, if they yelled at you, that'd be kind of just weird. There's like 10 of us here.
Oh, well, good to know. Thank you. I'll see you around.
As Dexter goes towards the front of the boat, Guy and Gertie, you come upon each other.
Guy scrambles up this ladder and kind of comes crawling off of it on all fours and looks up at Gert and says, "Well, hey there, stranger."
Hey, Chad.
Oh,
Hey, Chad.
Then he
hello
goes,
down
Chad, if you can
there.
hear me, because now I can tell you
How
guys
fares
secrets that
you
they
on
can't
this
hear.
fine eve?
Well, I think I fares pretty well. And he will stand up and hold a hand out with a smile on his face as he says, "My name's Guy. I'm the new camp counselor at Port Percy. What's your name?"
Sir Guy, it's quite a pleasure to meet you. I am the Lady Gertrude Herman, but you could call me Gert.
Heard it is. I like it.
What? You're the new camp counselor? You said?
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Just
spoons. I just want to be able to talk
summer
to you guys
position,
without having to mess
but
up with them. Because get
I
ready, we're
love
about to go
camping
into a
and I love
TPK.
doing outdoorsy stuff. So it
Oh.
seemed like a perfect fit.
Do you travel far and camp in new various places?
Yeah, sometimes.
Wow. Well, that must be pretty exciting.
Oh yes, the life of a camp counselor is an exciting one indeed. It's a life of some more making and singing songs around the campfire, fun capture the flag games, and scaring off the occasional black bear.
Well, it is always honorable to capture the flags of your enemies.
I think, yes.
Haha. You sound like a brave warrior.
Oh, I don't know about that. I just want to be a good counselor for all of the happy campers that I'm likely to meet and want to spend their summer in rest and relaxation.
And as Guy and Gertie continue
Also
to
a
get to know
noble
each other,
cause.
we're going to go to the front of the boat, where there's a couple people, both looking over the side, out by the bow and the waves, having the hair blown into their face. You see a very sort of, the only way you could describe him is handsome and rugged, who is sort of standing here at the bow looking over it, as well as a sort of tattooed looking individual over the side.
Fascinating. Well, hello there, stranger.
The moon will like jump out of his skin and like turn around really quickly to face Dexter. It's obvious that like from his hands and stuff that he's been clenching like the railing of the boat and he looks seasick as hell. You're
Thank
like,
you, Puppet Master.
oh,
Please let me know anytime there is.
You scared me. I'm
issues.
sorry.
Not a problem. You look a little skittish. You all right?
Oh, I'm fine. It's nothing. You'd think somebody studying fish and birds would be a little less seasick.
I'm sure you'll get used to it. I mean, I'm doing just fine. This is my first time on. I'm not trying to flex or anything.
Oh, I've heard some people handle it better than others. Probably better than me for most.
And what do you go by?
Oh, yes, my name is Amun Delamini. You can call me AD though if Amun's too difficult.
AD?
Yes.
I like it. Well, I'm Dex.
Ah, it's nice to meet you, Dex. And he'll hold out his hand.
He'll shake.
Amun's hands are clammy as hell.
He'll kind of like rub his hand on his pants. Like, so, what you coming down to Port Percy for?
Amun will laugh so awkwardly and be like, yes, sorry about that. I'm just here for a research internship.
Oh, well, congratulations.
It's nothing glamorous, but maybe if I do well, I could get a better position.
That's all that matters with these interns. I'm sure you do great.
Yeah, I appreciate the friendly demeanor. It's definitely a change of pace.
Of course, why not?
What brings you here?
Oh, yeah, no, some things here and there. Yeah, not too worried about it. But yeah, tell you what, I'll catch you back to you at Port Percy. I'm gonna go get to know everyone else.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later then.
As you all start
Yeah,
to talk, you see off to the side some churning masses that seem to be coming towards you, directly towards the boat.
Oh.
Is that normal?
From out
what's
of the
that?
water, giant red fish start to jump across the boat.
Oh.
Oh.
Trout.
They nearly knock Scott or Jeff off the railing. Dexter, please make a dexterity saving throw. They knock you back 10 feet. As it hits you directly square in the jaw, and it does not feel good, like a punch to your face.
Dex, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Pesky.
You hear from over the loudspeakers. Currently a knucklehead fish run. Please come inside for your safety.
Well, make a
Jeff
wish,
will
AD.
start to run inside.
Amun is frantically writing down notes about the fish because what else would he do?
You
Come on,
guys
Gert,
hear it in the
we're
back
gonna
too.
get hit by some fish.
And they come very
Oh,
close
you're
to
right.
hitting you as they leap across the boat, just barely missing you by nothing.
I will stumble inside. Say,
What
man, I would
fearsome
want to
fishes."
catch one of those.
Truly.
Hey, AD, why don't you come with me?
Oh, yes, right.
Hello again, strangers.
Oh my,
Uh,
that was so weird. I didn't know the knucklehead trout would do that. Seems a little aggressive for a fish.
And they got a lucky shot on me.
Oh,
It's not gonna happen again.
Oh,
That's
here,
abnormal for
here.
them.
And she's gonna pull out a handkerchief and she's gonna stick it on your face. It doesn't really do anything, but you know, handkerchief on the face.
Oh, thanks. Oh, Guy and Gert, this is another friendly person I found. His name is what was it again?
Yes, my name is Amun Dilamini, but you can call me AD.
Yes.
AD, nice to meet you. Looking a little green around the collar, friend.
You could say that I don't have my sea legs.
Guy will reach into his pouch and be like, I think I got some Dramamine in here somewhere. And then, like, whip out a little tab of motion sickness medicine.
Well, aren't you just handy?
Dexter,
Oh, yeah.
you feel a tap on your
And then-
shoulder.
Yes.
Did you know that leather is one of the most disgusting materials out there and is one of the most polluting aspects of our ozone?
He'll kind of flick his leather jacket and be like, "Did you know that right here? This one says, Ashmore, 2018, and it was one of the best falls festivals I've ever been to."
God, disgusting pigs. Can you believe it?
Just
They would
shake
just
his
wear
head.
leather like that? What an animal. Hey, don't disparage animals like that. He's less than. He's a human. Yeah.
Oh dear. Well,
Sure looks like a colorful crowd.
Yeah, we're
I'm not
here
really
on
one
summer break from college. Our friend Sky over there, she had an aunt who gave up her tickets to the campground, and we were lucky enough to get them. So it's going to be a great summer.
Oh, the campground. Well, I'm the new camp counselor of the campground, so I guess we will become well acquainted.
She's going to very judgmentally look up and down you. And she's going to
My
kind
name's
of...
Guy.
My name's Lyric. These are my friends Tuesday, Sky, and Spring. And we just met this Gilbert fellow over here.
Lyric, Tuesday, Sky, and Spring. Nice to meet you. Gilbert? The guy will give him a nod. Be like, nice to meet you as well.
He kind of looks at you, and he looks like a nerd who wouldn't really be a outdoorsy person at all.
It's gonna be a great summer. I can tell. I apologize. I'm gonna be going through a couple different voices before I settle on one that I'm comfortable with and fleshed out.
Perfectly fine.
All part of the game.
I'm actually in love with like all of the voices that we've decided to do. Literally perfect.
I just want to
Yeah,
say,
I'm loving them so far.
was it Tuesday? I would much rather use the whole animal if I'm gonna eat the animal. You feel what I mean?
You
This is actually true.
What the hell?
Oh, they are delicious. Have you ever had any?
Ew.
My mama makes the best chicken biscuits ever seen.
Ew. Do you know the impact that you're having on the planet?
More delicious food for the rest of us.
God. So... They're literally all going to turn away from you.
I'll just walk back between his group.
I do believe that is a fight you can't win, Dex. I'm sorry.
It's like talking to a concrete wall.
At least the concrete wall has texture to it. That's some personality.
So,
Fair enough.
is this Brandon Brown and this Edward Olsen characters? Do they look captain-like?
Yeah, they're
No,
like
the captain is there. He is guiding the ship and stuff. So if you want to talk to him, there's just he's the old sea captain
okay.
from
Yeah.
the mainland.
I get it. Brandon Brown, Edward Olsen. Yes, who has yet to be introduced? Who's this? Jeff
I guess them
Abbott?
too.
Or guy will say, oh, and who's your friend in the corner of the table over there? Nice to meet you. I'm Guy. As he kind of waves at this gentleman.
He was out on the front deck when I got hit in the face with the fish.
Oh,
I think he also actually got hit as well. But
oh. Do either of you need a band-aid or anything?
I'm all right. It was nothing.
But it's seemingly this Jeff guy is unresponsive or ignoring me.
God seems to be doing something.
God needed the band-aid.
Oh, I see.
yeah. All right, now improv. Let's hear it.
So, Guy, have you ever seen such red fish flying across the deck like that?
Never one so large. I've seen flying fish in documentaries, but definitely some giant fish for schooling in such large schools and assaulting the boat. Oh, I hope one of them's on deck when we open these doors. Grab it, make some steaks or something.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'm sorry, I was at a daze from getting hit by that fish. Did someone ask who I was?
Yes. oh yeah. Nice to meet you, sir.
Was it me?
I'm Guy.
Are you
Yes,
talking
it
to me?
was Jeff
Because this
Abbott.
guy's not going to talk to you. He seems like a square already.
Oh yeah, it was Mr.
Hey, don't talk about me like that, Jeff. You know better. Ha! Name's Jeff Abbott. Explorer extraordinaire.
Oh, Explorer. Wonderful. Guy will hold his hand out on his face and say, well, I've got my mountain climbing merit badge.
Oh, well, congratulations. I'm just happy to be able to explore some of the last dark forest out in the entirety of the world right now. Did you know that Port Percy has one of the oldest woods that is literally untouched by man?
Untouched by man, you say?
Yeah, it's been here since I guess that technically the Port Percy settlement's been here since the 1300s, but no real industry or anything like that, no logging or anything, no environmental destruction of the original intent. It's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
Just
The last
little
wild
disappointed we
land.
had to go to the Dominion to get it. Did someone speak about the Dominion?
Who says?
You see as the soldier guy turns around and stares deeply at all of you. He seems to have a sort of a serious stare, but at the same time, there seems to be nothing behind his eyes. The Dominion is a place of learning and a place of worship. A foreigner like you would not understand with your decadence.
As Norman coded.
Now, let's not go around throwing shots now. We're just having a conversation.
I'm just saying, if you want to speak ill about the nation that you are going to, maybe you should speak quieter unless you want to find yourself in one of the gulags.
Oh,
I think the rocking of the boat is getting to all of our heads. Maybe we should, have Norman Norman. I will seemingly pull an apple out from behind his back and say, maybe we should all have a few apple slices to help with digestion.
The Dominion doesn't
kinda
believe in apples.
what does that even mean?
More for
Well,
me.
I do suppose more for the rest of us.
How about a song? Y'all like music?
Oh, I love music.
Music is amazing.
Well, now, don't get it twisted. I can't sing. I'm not the
We
singer.
only really like, John Denver.
Oh,
You guys like Zeppelin?
I mean, Zeppelin's cool, but they totally stole that music from the African American population. You know that, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, they're going to start to go into this whole, political, philosophical rant on how modern music is destroying everything and how white musicians are stealing everything from minority musicians, and it's compelling but long-winded.
But you know that song they wrote? That's actually about the story, The Lord of the Rings. Have you heard that one? Have you read
we're
that book?
not nerds.
Well, it's a great story.
I've read Lord of the Rings.
Who's your favorite character?
Tom Bombadil, of course.
Oh, yeah, that's the correct answer.
Of course I know. Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Gilbert. I'm here doing my master's thesis for the month on the Ulfadnar.
Oh, Wolfenar.
Yeah, there's an old church up in the heights of the woods near the Blue Lake called the Ulfadnar. It's one of the oldest churches in the Dominion, really in the world.
Wow.
As well
I wonder
as they
what
say the
kind of
locals
history
still
it holds.
worship there too, which is even more strange.
Oh. Maybe it possesses some magic qualities.
Magic qualities, that's just silly. Magic hasn't been proven yet.
That we know of.
Well, I mean, there would have to be some sort of scientific or periodically reviewed information or something like that, right? I mean,
That's true. I suppose magic is just science we haven't discovered yet.
you will hear on the loudspeaker, now arriving, Port Percy.
Oh,
well, I'll be.
looks like we're close.
I'm gonna get a better look.
Yeah.
As you look out the window, you see a fairly small town that's, again, very isolated around a sort of small inlet bay. There seems to be two sides to it. There seems to be a sort of smaller downtown section, and then also there seems to be a sort of strange, large installation of a military style that seems to be on the opposite sort of bay coast with a large, really an overly large satellite needle on it.
Wow.
Well, this is definitely not what I was expecting.
I kind of like it.
And you all will arrive in Port Percy. Hello, everybody. This is the city map. These are all the locations that we'll be going to, or all the people will be going to. And you all have places to go, people to see. Currently, we have arrived in the downtown at the ferry dock.
Zoom way in. Ferry dock. Looking good.
You all land at the ferry dock, and you all have your own purposes here.
Let me see.
Guy essentially waves to the other people on the boat with him as the boat pulls up and lowers the ramps and such. And Guy will say, "It was nice to meet all of you. If you guys should all consider stopping by the camp at some point. Maybe we could share a story around the campfire. I'll play my harmonica. You'll love it. Plus, the great outdoors is good for everybody."
Harmonica.
That sounds like a wonderful invitation, and I will be sure to join. I must go to the cannery first. I think I need to secure my position working there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check in at the campground. Get my responsibilities in order. And Guy will essentially go to the campground unless there is any other immediate things happening.
How are you planning on getting to the campground? You see that there are no cars. There is a small jeep that seems to be manned by some of the guards that you see Edvard getting into. Besides that, there's no transportation. You can start walking.
Yeah, Guy is gonna walk. He's used to it. He's used to long treks. It's not even that long. Port Percy's not that big.
Okay.
If he thinks in his mind.
Okay. Guy just starts walking off. And I guess, Gertie, you also just start walking off as well.
Well, Gert's gonna mount her noble steed, her moped she's brought with her.
Nice. What's the moped called?
She calls it her granny bike.
The granny bike.
Granny bike.
Where's the cannery anyway?
It's Njord's
It's
blessing.
very top north.
Very top north. Oh yes, right there.
What about Amon and Dexter?
I
Well-
suppose I should check in at the station, but that would be quite the walk.
You see that there is soldiers there with a car.
I suppose we might be parting ways for now.
I might try my luck and seeing if I could hitch a ride. They're probably headed at least part of the way there.
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind, and I'm just going right over there to the inn.
Oh, well, I'll be staying there later, so I might see you around.
Oh, well, good deal.
And then Amun will go over to them to try and see if he can talk out a ride.
You see that there's a sort of two gruff men in the front seat as Edward Olson sort of is in the back. They also have this sort of what could best be called as like one of those gator carts, but like nicer. And they have the entire sort of back filled with boxes and supplies that they've taken off of the ferry dock, and they look you up and over and say, "Can we help you?"
Amun will pull out the shitty little paper he's received for the station and be like, I don't suppose you'd be able to help me hitch a ride.
Get in the back. There is barely any room for you in the back.
Except, oh, I'm sure, but he's going to try and squeeze in the best he can.
You look kind of funny. How'd they recruit you?
Oh, I just have a lot of experience studying fish and bird patterns.
Fish and bird. Oh, right. Yeah. Yep.
Amun will nod his head and side-eye them before looking down again.
They will start to go. But as they start to go, you will see as Edward sort of sees one sort of young gentleman with a sort of large handlebar mustache walking down the way towards the cannery. And you see as his eyes go sort of wide.
Amun will like lean over and peer at them to see who it is.
You don't know who it is or anything like that. You don't recognize the person, but it seems to be a young man of Dominion Summer Lincoln descent with a sort of large black beard and longish hair. He seems to have mechanical stuff around him, and he has a, if anything, it seems to be a flamethrower, but not to fight people on his back.
Oh, how strange.
It looks like an acetylene torch that he carries around with him or something. And they'll start to head away. And
What a
first,
strange man.
Interesting.
We're going to go to the cannery.
Well, mustaches. That must be the salvage guys. I think. I'll pull up that primer and just have it on the side here.
Yurdi, you arrive at the cannery and you see that it is a very rundown, dirty cannery. It seems to be very old and very, how can you say, not loved. There seems to be a gentleman standing before you with a, clipboard and papers in his hands.
Gertie will approach the man and hold out her hand and say,
How do you do? My name is Gertrude Herman. I've come for the position. It's very nice to meet you.
Whoa. Slow down a minute. You said your name was what? And he'll look down at his clipboard.
It's probably down as Gertrude Herman, but I go by Gert or Gertie or Lady Gert sometimes.
Yep. Gotcha right here. I see we're on general purpose duty for the season.
Yep, that's me.
You see as a very sort of corporate looking woman hurriedly walks up to the guy and says, Jonas, what are we doing? This is unacceptable. We can't have the plant down right now. If we're expected to meet shareholder expectations by the end of the year so we don't get bought out by Global, then we need to keep the cannery open.
Is something amiss, milady?
Who are you? Excuse us. Jonas, I need you to get your fucking hands on this, okay? We cannot lose this. If we lose this, we're all unemployed. Yes, Aline. I'll figure it out. Good. Now I'm out of here.
Is something the matter?
You should know, I guess. If we don't hit quota this season, then they're planning on selling us to Joybite Global. all of you guys know Joy Bite Global as the Walmart of food in the entirety of the world. They make some good chips, though.
Well, we can't have that happen. This scrappy underdog cannery will fight against the evil powers that be. And I will do my best to make that happen.
All right. I don't care. We have work from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. You'll be paid minimum wage until the end of the season when you'll get a cut of the catch. Unfortunately, worker housing is black molded right now, so we're having everybody stay up in the Bluefin Inn.
That works for me.
From behind you, you hear a sort of dirt bike rev and sort of skid, and another kid will come in, and he'll sort of, not necessarily lazily, but sort of like cockily walk around, and Jonas will say, "Otto, you're late again." "Oh yeah? Who fucking cares, old man? This is a fucking shitty job anyways." God, can't find any good help these days. Well, get yourself suited down to the Bluefin Inn, and we'll see you at 0500 tomorrow. I don't know why I said it military. I've never been in the military in my life.
Well, I will see you at 0500 as the dawn arises. Good sir.
Jonas! Why do your men throw their trash in our salvage yard? Vasily, leave us the fuck alone, okay? I don't have time for your complaining. But your men, they always just throw their trash in our salvage yard. How will you expect us to salvage when we only have trash? And they're going to start to sort of argue, and it's going to just sort of devolve into Semar Lincoln that you don't understand at all.
Gert's gonna back out slowly and head to the inn.
Head to the inn. Next from the inn, we are going to go to the campground.
All right.
Guy, you arrive at the campground, and it's fairly rustic, pretty run down and everything like that, but at least like decently well kept. And you see that, the majority of the people that you saw on the boat have come here to sort of stay. And you see in front of you a large soft top trailer that says Campa staff.
That must be this one straight north.
Mm-hmm. As you come up to it closer, you notice that the soft top sort of canvas has been slashed by some sort of large claw or something like that, as well as there seems to be sort of like dents on it. There seems to this is not a habitable place.
The guy will put his hands on his hips and say, "Well, it's a real fixer-upper, but I've seen worse."
Tap on the shoulder.
Ooh. Well, hi there.
Are you the new camp counselor?
Sorry, I'm zooming way in so I can see this person's character token's face, and he will say, "Yes, ma'am. My name's Guy. I'm the new camp counselor." And he will
Good.
hold
Well, I
out
have
his
some
hand.
problems. These new people here, they don't know what composting is. I found this, and she will pull up some coffee grounds in the recycling. Who puts coffee grounds in the recycling? These are obviously compostable. As well as, I found this. And she will hold up this sort of clear plastic bag, and she will be holding it like it's a snake or something that will literally like bite her.
Okay. I will identify the contents. What is in the bag?
It's literally just a plastic bag,
Oh, okay.
like a Ziploc bag.
A guy will be like, "Oh, did you Was that litter?
It's plastic. They're bringing plastic into the campground. Do you know how destructive this is for the environment?
Well, as long as they pack it out when they leave, and they leave the campground.
This is
better
obvious
than
proof that
found
they
it when
don't,
they
and
came.
she'll shake it in front of your face. I'm just saying, you need to take care of this as the counselor here, okay? I'm Starshine. I live here year-round, and if you're not going to take care of this, I'm just going to make complaints to the park council.
I understand, ma'am. And I'm going to be looking into all these problems.
God, that's what they always say. You guys are all so useless. And she'll go back into her tent, and you'll look at her tent, and you'll see that it is an old tent from like the 50s or 60s, and it has seemingly been here for like years and years and years.
I will ensure that his own domicile is up to snuff first. He will take a peek inside.
There's a smell.
See, there is a smell. Whew. He will clean out any disgustingness that is within the interior and essentially set up, right, his like bedroll and stuff
Please
like
make
that.
a Constitution saving roll.
Constitution
Or
saving throw.
do a wisdom check.
Okay, actually, I will do a wisdom check. That'd have been a save. I rolled a nat 1. Starting off
Guy.
strong.
You really want to live in this place, but you've been sitting in here for like 30 minutes an hour, and you're already starting to feel sick. This is not habitable.
Okay, guy will kind of crawl out of the tent and retch as he stares in the ground, and he will think for a moment and then like kind of retch again as he's like clearly trying to keep his lunch down. He'll be like, ugh. Well, maybe I'll catch some fresh air first. And I will begin to make a patrol as he will go this way, and if Starshine is there in view, he will nod to her. If she's inside, he won't care.
And she'll walk inside her tent.
Okay. I will approach guess who was it again? Sky and Lyric, and say, hey there, Sky. Settling in all right?
What? Yeah, we're fine. Go away.
Well, just let me know if you got any problems.
Just, that one's kind of a bitch, but you know, it's whatever. She was talking about like plastic bags and stuff, and I was just like, God, go away.
Yeah, she was being a little unreasonable about the plastic. If it comes up again, I'll make sure to have a calm discussion with her.
Oh, sorry about your tent, by the way.
Yeah, it's a real fixer-upper. I don't think it's been taken care of for a while. At least
It
since
looks
the
like
last
some
summer.
wild animal may have destroyed it. Don't you see those
Yeah, it
like
seems to be
gash
the
marks and
case.
claw marks and like?
I was gonna sew them up because I have a stitching kit, of course.
I don't know if
But,
this kind
I
of
might
canvas
need
will be
to
able to
buy
be
a whole
sewn up.
new tent.
I was gonna say you might need a whole new tent for this one, but anyways, good luck with that.
Have a pleasant day now. The guy will approach the edge of their campsite here and say, hey there, Spring. Hey there, Tuesday. You guys settling in all right?
Dirty looks. We
Well,
are fine.
Just let me know. Oh, yeah. Well, just let me know if you got any problems around the campsite. He will stroll away, and he's looking for litter. He's looking for, like, animal tracks. He's very interested in just kind of like scoping out the general locale and like understanding his new territory, as it
Okay.
were.
Please do a survival
He
check for me.
has. Oh, yes. I don't know if it matters, but I do have some bonuses to being in woods.
That's good.
Yes, what is survival?
Guy, this is an old wood. This is an ancient wood, and this is a wild wood. This seems to be, if anything, a little bit of a respite from that sort of, destructive darkness that can be nature. But outside of here, who knows what lurks in those trees?
Hmm.
I mean, you yourself
He
are sent here
shivers.
for a mission, right?
That is correct. Guy has another mission he is actually here for. But currently, he needs to focus on establishing his secret identity. He shivers as he thinks that these are dark woods. And he notices Mr. Jeff. He says, "Hey there, Jeff. Settling in all right?"
He'll wave. He's fine.
Perfect. Guy will nod and say, "Yep, just let me know if you need any assistance." Taking a look around. There appears to be quite a lot of tents here. Are all these tents occupied
No.
by people?
No.
Or are they, just like fixed campground tents?
Mm-hmm.
This green one right here. Is anyone in this green one?
No.
Guy will kind of poke his head inside, see if there's any furnishings, like a spring, like a little cot frame or anything like that.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. He'll think to
Seems like a
himself
tent
that
that
he
was
might
left
post
behind.
here. Perfect. I will say should satisfy my purposes. Is this guy back behind here because he's trying to be out of view, or
He's reading on a bench.
just reading on a bench? Oh yes, those are picnic tables. I see. A guy will kind of stroll past and say, "Oh, sorry to spook you, Gilbert. I'm just making my rounds around the campsite, seeing if anyone's got any problems."
Oh, I mean, it's our first day, so I don't think there'll be any problems.
Just checking. You never know about the quality of the campground. Anything could have happened here. But
Sure.
yeah, just let me know if you need anything.
Okay.
I will stroll on. His chest out, smile on his face, soaking in the day. What's the
Okay.
weather like?
It's a nice summer day.
Nice summer day. Hell yeah. I see there's an old well here.
There's an old well there.
We'll take the opportunity to peek inside the well.
Perfect. There's water.
Ooh. Can I draw some water
Sure.
and check the quality?
It's not drinkable.
It is not drinkable. Noted. Get some notes. And I see we have one more fellow here. Brandon Brown. I will stroll past Brandon Brown's camp and say, howdy, sir. I don't know if we've been officially introduced.
I watched you
My
guys
name's Guy. I'm
as
the
a
new-
fool in the ferry. You guys were all being weird and shit.
That's us. That's me, rather.
You'll see as he's sort of lazily whittling something.
That piques guy's interest. Says, you know, I got my whittling merit badge.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Working on anything interesting?
No.
Well, I'm just making my rounds at the campground. If you ever need anything, or you run into any issues or problems, feel free to let me know.
Well, I'm sorry your tent is destroyed. Here, there's still a few rooms left at the Bluefin Inn.
Oh, yeah, nature, you know. Looks like it was torn apart by some kind of animal. With some big claw marks.
Yeah, it seems... I mean, I don't see why any other tent around here was destroyed like that.
That's a good question. Maybe they had some kind of really smelly food.
I don't know, but I can smell that thing from here, and I wouldn't want to go into that death trap.
That guy will say, yeah, it looks like it's pretty rough. Probably over the course of the summer, then, we'll have to break that tent down, clean up the site, and, probably just turn it into more of the lawn. It's done for. All of it's gotta go. Anyways, have a good evening.
He does not recognize you walking away, but you do.
Take this opportunity to poke his head back inside this tent one more time.
Smells like mold and death.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything tangible in here?
Sure.
Perception.
What do you mean tangible?
Anything that stands out as interesting. Like, maybe even just like what kind of garbage. Trying to identify maybe just more specifics. Is there a body like
No.
under a blanket or something?
It just seems like
Okay, good.
it's a destroyed, camper trailer that has, succumbed to mold and rot and, was never taken care of and never replaced.
Oof. Yep, that's done for. The Bluefin Inn, huh? Oh, I got. Guy will kind of think to himself, I doubt I can afford to stay in an inn for all summer. And I much prefer to be present on the campground. But since I don't have a sleeping roll, or do I actually? It's my bag of folding. Nope. I'll have to go get one at least. So unless anything unusual is happening at the campsite, I is going to head back to town. Is it evening or?
From there, we're going to go to the station. Amun, you've started to arrive. And as you arrive, you see that there's a lady over here who has a large sign that says, "Where's Penelope? Tell the truth. No more secrets. No more lies." And from there, we're going to go to intermission. We'll be back in a second, everybody.
insane. It's my brain that's partly why you're gone. I'm afraid no one relates to my mistakes. You know I got them memorized. The memories I'm haunted by, you're pulling me back in when I feel so far away, so far away. Tearing me up more inside to carry on this way when I feel so far away. When I'm far away, I'm insane, I'm wide awake at 10 to 8. What a life. Thrown away, and I'm to blame. Now I wear the shame like a noose that just gets tighter. The memories I'm haunted by, you're pulling me back in when I feel so far away, so far away. Tearing me up more inside to carry on this way when I feel so far away. When I'm far away, pull back when I'm trying to leave. Yeah, left for dead all alone in the streets. Pull back when I'm trying to leave. I say this is how it'll be. Left for dead all alone in the streets, but the thought of you was following me. Yeah. Pull back when I'm trying to leave. I say this is how it'll be. Left for dead all alone in the streets, but the thought of you was following me. Memories I'm haunted by, you're pulling me back in when I feel so far away. When I'm far away, tearing me up more inside to carry on this way when I feel so far away, so far away, far away. When I'm far away, far away. When I'm far away, memories I'm haunted by. When I'm far away, far away. When I'm far away, when you're circled by wolves, when you're cold and alone, will you bow down? Will you bow down to me?
back, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We have made it to the station 1151 Delta. Amun, as I said before, you ride up with the sort of group on this sort of tractor, gatorback and everything like that. And you see, the woman here. She seems to be holding a sign. She seems to be protesting the very sort of station here. As you guys drive by, you watch as the sort of two people in the front, they sort of sneer and say, "Fucking imbecile."
Oh, a conspiracy theorist, I'm going to assume. And he'll, read the sign, but, just kind of ignore it as he gets his papers together.
It says, "Where is Penelope? Where did Carter take Penelope?"
Interesting. But, yes, he's just going to... He will, kind of ignore her and then just follow them in.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, papers.
He'll pull them from his pocket and present them all out to the guard.
Ah, you're the new kid, huh?
Ah, yes.
Well,
Yes, here is my work ID.
stay with me. You'll see as the rest of the car goes in, but everything else, you're being led yourself. This is the station. Don't touch anything. You'll need to present your ID every day. Don't lose it. Do not lose it. As you get into this sort of
yes, sir.
central yard here, you see as the sort of lady over here is working on a generator, and after a sort of a thump and a bump and a bzz, she goes, "God damn it, this sucking futz, bleh." And she starts to swear in Summer Lincoln.
Oh, unfortunate.
That's the medic station. You ever get hurt? That's the barracks. You don't stay there. That's the mess hall. As they come around, you'll see as Edvard is here getting introduced to some logistical stuff by another person. This is the tower. You don't need to worry about it either. Please make an insight check or a perception check.
All right, let's see.
He did not take you over here.
Oh, and what is that room?
It's building 6. Don't worry about it. This is where you'll be staying.
Okay, yes, sir.
As he opens the door, you'll be meted by a very imposing gentleman with a very sort of, hawkish nose and very gaunt and sort of chiseled chin. And immediately, the soldier will go to salute.
Should I salute? I know technically.
Of course you should salute. I'm the lieutenant, you idiot.
Amun will nod and immediately salute. Yes, sir. Sorry.
God, what if they've sent me? Some sort of lunatic? Look at those fucking markings on you.
Yes, sir. It's complicated.
Well, hold on. The intern is here. Sergeant, go get him his credentials. Yes, sir. Well, hello there.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Amun Delamini.
I'm Layla Lawson, but you can call me Dr. Lawson. I will be your main point of contact here if you would like to follow me over to your workstation. She takes you over to what seems to be a very large sort of table of identical buttons with a very small analog screen in front of it. What you'll have to do, your task really, is going to be whenever one of these buttons lights up, you're going to record it in the log. And she'll pull out a book that seems to be just sort of a notebook that has, log notes on it. You need to log which one it is, what color it turns to, and how long before it turns green. And then once it turns green, press the button until it returns to no color.
Ah, yes. Should be simple enough. Thank you very much.
If it turns red, go knock on this door over here. That is where me and my husband work, and we shall come and consult.
Yes,
You're doing
ma'am. He will
a
nod
great
and he
task
will-
and a grand task supporting the migration of the silver knuckle trout that we so love here, and it is so important with the work that you do. Layla, come. I found something. Yes, sir. Understand, kid?
Yes, sir, Lieutenant.
Fine. Then I'll leave you alone. Someone should be back soon with your credentials. Also, we don't have housing here for non-security personnel. You'll have to find something on your own. Maybe a sleeping bag or something. Do you start doing your job, or what do you start to do?
He'll like look at it and start working a little bit until he waits for his credentials,
Okay.
just to get himself acclimated.
Eventually, he comes back with your credentials, and still no buttons have lit up. It takes about 30 or so minutes. He hands you this sort of key card pass with intern on it. It says low level clearance. It's it's almost a nothing badge. Don't lose it. It'll cost money to replace.
Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. God, is this an RFID card? Do those exist at this point?
No, they do not exist at this point.
Okay, I was just curious.
It's like a basically
strip?
a piece of paper that has been laminated.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
I don't want to beget the 70s era, security technology, but that's basically what it is.
Okay, gotcha. I suppose Amun will finish up his work for the day here before figuring he has to head back into town to find a place to sleep.
After about 6 hours of literally nothing happening on this board, 2 buttons, one on the top left corner and one near the bottom right, are going to light up yellow.
Amun was like almost completely not paying attention just because he'd lost track of time and was expecting nothing to happen before he sits up and is like, oh, yes, and starts to get to work.
They stay yellow for about a minute or so each before both of them turn green.
He will record it and then make sure to hold them down until they both turn to absolutely nothing.
Yep. As soon as you push down the green buttons, they go to nothing, and there's sort of a little beep. The screen says, "Thank you."
Oh, you're welcome.
And the rest of the day is also completely pointless.
Oh, well. At least I'm getting paid to press buttons. But yes, after a long day of doing nothing but pressing 2 buttons, he will, I guess, wrap it up.
Okay. You notice that this door has not opened once in the entire time that you've come through here.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can tell if I'm being watched, like.
Sure. Do a perception check on that, or I guess investigation.
ignore
That'd be
that.
fine. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There are cameras. There are cameras in this entire place. As you walked in, you saw the cameras. In this room, you see cameras. Directly at that door, you see a camera.
Ah, okay. Never mind then. But he will make note of it. Since he saw them go in, but he doesn't know if there's another way out, and it has been hours.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose he'll get up and he'll just go make. Oh. Sorry, there's a wall there. Just go to see if there's anyone else around.
Okay. Most of the
it
soldiers
is
are
getting
sort
late.
of moving into this sort of mess hall area. That's over here.
Gotcha. He'll go check it out.
One of the soldiers is going to stop you and say, "Get out of here, intern. This is for security personnel only."
Oh, yes. I was just curious if you knew there was anybody going back to town.
Have
I
a
could
fun
hitch a ride.
walk.
Yes, excellent, of course. Then I guess he'll start working his way back towards the entrance.
Okay. You work your way back towards the entrance, and the same sort of soldier who was there lets you out.
Amun will give him a goodbye and then walk out and be like, "Oh, she's still there."
You, tell me what are they doing back there? What they can't be what are they really doing in there?
I don't know.
You know they took her away on it was a beam of light. They took her into the sky on a beam of light with this kid named Carter and I don't what did they do to my sister?
Ma'am, does that just not sound like a classic tale of aliens to you?
You're one of them. You don't understand. Where did they do Penelope? What? Reveal the truth.
I'm sorry. I can't
As
say
you
I'm
look,
certain
you
I know
see
what you're
that
talking
this
about.
sort of area in front of you, there's specifically a line drawn, and she does not pass that line ever. And behind it, there seems to be a very worn patch of like mud and dirt.
How long have you been out here?
17 years. And I'll be out here the entirety of my life if I need to, until they reveal the truth. I know she came here, and I know she came here with a boy named Randall, and she left on a beam of light, and I will find out what happened to my sister. And no soldier, no foundational bullshit is gonna stop me from figuring out the truth.
Well, I am sorry about your sister.
And if you're not
wish I
going to
knew
tell the
something.
truth, then you're just one of them.
I have no truth to tell. I have no clue. But maybe I'll find out. I don't suppose you know any quick way back to town?
I just live right over there. And she points sort of like a little bit down the way, and you see a sort of path that goes off to the side. It's definitely within like 50 feet.
And I don't suppose you'd have a motorbike or some other form of transportation?
No, but you can rent one of those from the Bluefin Inn.
Right. Well, I suppose I have a long
I hear they
way
have
back
like those
then.
tour spikes and stuff, but they really kind of treat you interns badly, don't you? Why do you guys even do this? The pay can't be worth it.
Well, I suppose we all have our secrets, don't we? And he'll like wink.
What do you know about the beam of light? What do you know what happened to Penelope?
I'm new here. I don't know either of those things.
You just winked at me, you liar. What happened?
I feel like we aren't going to get very many places with this conversation, so I think I'll just start walking.
If you're just gonna keep lying to me and hiding the truth,
He'll just like start stepping away.
reveal the truth. Release the tapes.
Okay, have a nice day, ma'am.
Okay.
Just waving.
It takes a while for you guys to get back, but on your way back, you do meet up with Guy.
Oh, hi, guy.
Hey there. I met you on the ferry earlier. How was your
Yeah.
first day at work?
It was exhilarating. I pressed 2 buttons.
I nods. That sure sounds thrilling.
Guy, please
Indeed.
make an insight check.
Insight check. Dun-dun-dun. Insight. Ooh, rolling high today.
The back hair, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up as you talk to this person.
Guy will kind of instinctively look around as if he's like searching for a hidden predator or something.
There's something wrong. You seem on edge.
Oh, I think just a chill in the air. Unfamiliar territory, you know?
Yes.
As you guys walk back to the place, we're going to cut back a little bit of time as Dexter arrives to the Bluefin Inn, and he arrives to a place that seems to be fairly busy and everything, but you notice, as a worker, exits out of the washroom carrying sort of, like a cart of, like sheets and blankets and, cleaning supplies, bathroom stuff. She's here, as the sort of cleaner of the hotel right now. She seems very much overworked, but at the same time, she seems to be, very much beaming with this sort of positive and upbeat and let's go get it and get stuff done energy.
Okay. Seeing such a happy person, I'll stroll over. Hello there.
Sophie,
Oh.
you are so busy right now. This is like more than this Bluefin Inn has ever been filled, and you are the only person working here and have been for months, and this is dumb and ridiculous, and you are at the fucking the moment.
Well, howdy there. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah, I was looking to see. I was coming here for a job.
At the inn?
Yeah.
I do believe there is some people other than me that could help you with that. Sophie will just point towards like the reception desk. Be like, see, they can help you over there, sweetie pie. I'm a little busy right now. I got a lot of things going on. Everybody is literally here right now.
Sophie, the new worker is supposed to be working today, and he's late.
And I'm kind of here by myself right now, and now I would love to stay and chat. I would absolutely love it. You seem like a charming man, but I am so busy right now. He's gonna
Fair enough. Do you want like a hand or anything with that? I mean, figure I might as well
well,
get a head start.
if you're not busy.
Sure.
And Sophie is just gonna drop 80 pounds of dirty laundry into his arms.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. All right. I'm gonna go get the rest of it, and then here, you just bring that in here, and
Okay.
we'll get started on washing these clothes. And I need you to sort the sheets from the pillowcases, okay? And then after that, we're gonna get the towels, and then we're gonna toss the towels in, but you can't mix any of the colors with the whites, okay? So, first off, she's just full on training. Just absolutely just every rule of laundry that you could ever think of that doesn't even matter.
I'm pretty sure these sheets supposed to be white. Why are they pink?
Oh no. What did you do?
I didn't do. I'm just. Oh, these don't smell great.
Oh, here, just give me those. I'll take care of them. Like scrubbing furiously.
They're not getting better.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Should I go get like a manager or something? They have like a special cleaning supply.
The manager is off site.
No, it's fine. I guess we're just gonna have some pink bed sheets. It's fine. We could use a little color here, anyways. All right.
Ain't that the truth?
What's your name, by the way?
You can just call me Dex.
Dex.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Sophie. It's nice to meet you. Do you know how to wash dishes?
I've washed a dish or two.
Perfect. Okay, so
Just show me the way. I'll take care of it best I can.
I don't actually know if is there a kitchen here? Theater of the mind. What's in there?
Really, anything that can give me some inspiration, you know.
Inspirations? What in the blazes are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
That's utility closet.
You know.
There is
Yeah, I
a
was about to
coffee
say, so-
pod across the parking lot.
Excellent. Sophie's gonna be in here doing like 10 things at once. She's gonna be like, "Say, do you know how to clean bathrooms?" Okay, so here, come here.
Okay.
All right, so this chemical can go on the walls. This chemical can only go on the floors. This chemical can go in the sink. This chemical is for the mirrors. If you mix any of them, you will die.
Oh, this one's water.
Oh. Oh, that's not supposed to be water. Here. Just go clean the bathroom. She'll just
okay.
dump like 4 chemicals into his arms, 4 different spray bottles. Now don't mix those.
If these chemicals get onto my jacket, I'm gonna be a little mad. But
Take
it's
off
okay.
your jacket then, silly.
I'm not gonna trust it in here. No offense to you, lady.
Rude.
I guess I'll go find the bathrooms. I did not try to open that door. It's locked. Oh shit. Yep. Again.
They are not nice bathrooms. They have not been cleaned for a while, and as best as Sophie does to fix everything, these are one of the things that do go by the wayside.
Okay. Well, I hope this is the one that's supposed to go in the toilets and the sink. Okay.
Gertie, you arrive as Guy and and Emin arrive, and you guys see as there's some work going on over here of some kind. You guys all need to get rooms, so
Gertie pulls into the parking lot on a puttering little moped. Parks it over by this bike. And she'll hop off, give it a little pat, stroll up to the front. Good evening, sirs. Are you staying at the inn as well?
Hey there, Gert. Yeah, my campsite's trashed. Looks like I got a hole up here for now.
Oh,
And I don't have proper clearance to stay at the station, so this is the best bet for me.
oh, I don't believe we were properly introduced. My name is the Lady Gertrude Herman, first of her name. And what is yours?
Oh, my name's Amundi Lamini, but you can call me AD for short.
Ah, it's lovely to officially meet you. Do you know where we enter this here building?
Definitely
You see as Sophie
somewhere.
walks out over here, and she seems to have cleaning supplies and a worker's cart and all that kind of stuff.
So we could always go over and ask.
A wise plan.
Sophie, literally, this new front desk receptionist was supposed to be here hours ago, and you don't know where they are.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Oh.
You think his
Good
name was like
evening,
Derek or something like that.
lady.
Oh, well, if it ain't Legolas.
Oh. Oh,
I wish I was Legolas.
that's from that the Lord of the Wings, right? I love
Yes.
that book.
Sometimes,
Oh,
Jet, you
you
just
do?
gotta force them into something.
Yeah, my favorite is Frollo.
Frollo? I believe you mean the character Frodo Baggins.
Sure, yeah. I do love my magic books.
Sorry to interrupt. This one is supposed to go in the sink, right?
Oh no! Oh, you didn't put that in the sink, did you?
No. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Whew. All right, that's fine. Ain't no big deal. Well, howdy, folks. How can I help you?
I believe I have I am to procure a sleeping arrangements here, as I've just gotten a job employed at the cannery.
Oh, the cannery. Well, congratulations on your new job position. What about you other two?
I think they also need rooms.
Yes.
Ooh,
This guy will hold his hat in both hands and be like, "Yeah, unfortunately, I need to check in. Sorry to dump this all on you all at once."
no, it's okay. I'm just here by myself. Um, uh, there's a lot of people here right now. I don't know if I have that many rooms available. Uh,
Hey, are you sure I'm supposed to be doing this as a front desk receptionist?
oh, wait. Are you the... Oh my, I misunderstood. You're supposed to be working
Yeah.
here? Oh. Uh, well, you know what? We're just gonna take you to the front desk and we can give you the rundown later. So, you all needed rooms, right? So I have 2 rooms available. So if you don't mind sharing, you might have to share. Or, we can figure something else out. I'll show you the way.
Well,
All
thank you
right.
kindly.
Also, you know the front desk is technically over here, where the coffee and sort of like relaxing room is and stuff.
Gotcha.
Or like down over here.
Oh, yes, I see that.
There's
Yes,
one triple room. There is one double or single suite, and 2 single suites left.
So there's a 3-bedroom and then there's a 3-bed and then there's a
2 single bed, but they're like, queen size beds, suites.
gotcha. Okay. And Sophie will relay that and be like, "All right, everybody, take your pick."
Oh, I suppose I'll just go in here.
I don't mind shacking up in the big triple room.
Yes, I suppose I'm not picky or anything.
Yeah, sorry, everybody at the cannery's down here right now because,
It,
uh,
it. Blonde girl.
oh, howdy.
Towel.
Oh, yes, sir. She'll, like, dead sprint.
Ooh. She's got some legs on her.
I missed the door. I opened my character sheet. Sophie just closed the door on herself. Okay, Sophie's gonna run in here, grab a towel. She's gonna grab 2 towels.
Hell
She's
yeah.
gonna dead sprint back.
You guys dead sprint back, and
Pardon
this
me.
guy reeks of fish.
Here you go, sir.
Towel.
Good heavens.
Thanks.
You're so welcome. Bless his heart.
Some real personalities here.
Yeah. We're all a bit crammed together. Kind of like cannery, right? Like cans.
That's quite clever.
Anyways, if you guys need anything, you just let me know, okay?
Here,
Right back.
Sophie. What?
Oh.
Seeing as I'm working here, why don't you go like have a coffee or something? I can take care of the rest.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've been standing on my feet all day.
Oh, well, that would be nice. Well, thank you.
Why don't y'all? Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. Is this the triple room right in front of me that is ours? Or is it also occupied?
Yes, I think so.
Let's take a peek inside. Although I can't seem to open the door. Maybe I have to go in diagonal again.
No, there you go.
There we go. Excellent.
You can have the large bed if you prefer. I'm not too picky.
It's supposed to be the bathroom in the back. Yes, it is. A quick look. Very comfy, very homely. I will say, oh, thank you. I might not be here very long. Kind of hard to say. I'm looking into better accommodations at the campground itself.
Yes, didn't you say there was a issue with your tent?
Yes. It just seems to be savaged by the brutality of neglection.
That was a lot of words for absolutely no information.
It's torn apart by animals.
Oh. Are you sure it wasn't, like, sabotage?
Hey, it might have been, but I don't know why someone would tear up a tent like that.
Maybe they didn't like your predecessor.
That's true. I don't know anything about whoever was here before me.
Well, I'm sure you'll do a fine job in comparison.
It's a
thank you
seasonal
for the
position,
vote of confidence.
so, you know, who knows? It could have been some rando from somewhere else.
Right, exactly.
Gertie will also join Sophie, I guess, down in the mess room. Where did Dexter go? Dexter, where'd you went in back into the laundry room?
Laundry
of course.
room, yes.
What are you doing in the
Yeah,
laundry? Just doing laundry?
Yeah, doing whatever Sophie is supposed to be doing.
All right, you need to go get keys in the main area, which is where Sophie was.
Ah.
As well as you need to charge these people for their rooms.
Yes,
To be
yes.
to be fair, she didn't really give him a rundown.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
of
just kind
course.
of like, yeah,
Just abandon him, get some coffee. Sophie, you have your other job soon, so.
yeah. She's like with shaking hands pouring the coffee grinds into the fucking coffee maker, and then she
Excellent.
like just picks up the container and just starts dumping it in. And she's like, "Oh, hi, howdy, sweetie. How can I help you?"
Oh yeah. Gertie came down just from dropping off her bags in the room, and she'll step in. Emily, oh, pardon me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but the room is lovely. But I was wondering if I need to sign anything, if I need to pay anything. I am staying for the cannery, so I was wondering if they perhaps pay for me.
Sophie, all of the other cannery workers are in 3-person rooms to save money.
Oh, I wish I could give you a discount, but I'm afraid everybody's a little down on cash at the cannery, and cannery itself is a little bit in the bad shape. But I mean, mm, see, let's go look at what we could do for you.
Huh.
Oh, Dexy, you're already in here.
Yeah, I kind of just found my way in here. It's nice back here.
Oh yes. That's our computer. It's the only one we can afford. Please treat her carefully.
Ooh.
I think it's a fax machine, but she stands by what she said.
No, it's a cash
Like-
register. Are you kidding me? Oh my
Is it?
god, I'm old.
Is it?
It's just a cash register.
Why is it white?
It's
'Cause
one
it's
of
a
like those
cash
old
register.
white
Yep.
MacBooks.
Oh.
Well, it's where you go $19.99 plus $2.24 plus blah 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 plus and then tax
And then
equals.
ching!
Yeah, exactly.
Clicking like a typewriter.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And now I feel like an old fuck. God damn you guys.
No.
I use one of those like every day. Don't let
I'm not
them
old.
date you.
Yeah. Cash registers are a thing.
I'm not old,
Still.
chat. Chat, I'm not old. Don't call me old.
I
Yeah.
don't know what a cash register is.
Tell me how I do, Sophie.
Oh, well, you hit the buttons, and then you type in how much the room is, and you hit the button some more, and then it makes a noise.
Yeah, I was
And
saying,
then it's
watch
done.
this. Tell me how
There's
I
a-
do.
There's
I'm
also
gonna
a wall of keys
ready?
behind you.
And then you give the nice folk their keys, and then they go on with their day. And then they pay you somewhere in there.
Lady Gert, yeah, play along with me, okay? Welcome to the Bluefin Inn. How can I help you?
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. I would like to procure sleeping arrangements.
All right. Do you want one of the one bedrooms or?
A room, period, is $100 a night.
Shit.
Sorry,
That
I
gonna
should
be
say
$100
$100
smackers.
a month. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I am gonna sleep on the street, I guess.
Says here for 1 month it'll get you. It's $100.
Wait, let me double check how much money Gertie has.
Right, you
You
get
haven't completed any of your
wallet,
monthly
500
shifts,
bucks.
everybody, so just remember that.
Yes.
Let's see. I would like a room. Yes.
Yes. All right. You got the funds?
I suppose so. Um,
Turn around and grab
I've,
room
Are you going
5A.
with a solo room?
yeah.
Okay.
All right. And the key's right here. We'll sit on the desk next to him.
Thank you very much.
It's a 5A's. It's one of those ones up there. I'm not sure yet.
Oh wow, Dexy, you're already so good at this.
Yes, you've fulfilled your role perfectly. Excellent work.
Oh, why? Thank you.
Alrighty, let's see you ring up these other fellas. Yeah, get out of the way.
Oh, yeah, the gentleman.
Oh yes. I will stride forward and say, yeah, but I'm okay with just shacking up in one of the big dorm rooms. They don't pay me too much to be camp counselor.
The room is $100. However you want to split it is, however you want to split.
Now, this is awkward because I didn't realize I managed to lose my wallet, so I won't get money until I get paid for this month.
Oh.
But if we could work something out, I'd promise I'd pay in full as soon as I get paid.
Oh, sweetie, you came all the way to Port Percy with nowhere to go?
I'm
Well-
sure we can work something out with the manager or something.
Well, if you fellas were to split it 50-50, maybe I could cover the dashing gentleman's fee just this once, but you better promise to pay me back.
Yes,
Also,
as
you
soon
could
as I
call
get
the
paid.
owner if you wanted to. He is a remote owner, but you could call him. His phone number is on the Rolodex.
Jocks. You know what? Sophie's gonna call him. And she's gonna be like, Mr. Josephson, do we offer payment plans for the rooms? The silence is screaming.
Oh, Sophie, good to hear from you. Guess where I am?
Where are you?
Tahitian white sand beach with a beautiful rum coconut drink on my lap. It's so nice.
Wow, that sounds mighty fine.
Yes,
hope
I
you're
am
having
on
a
fifth
blast.
holiday this year.
Sounds lovely, sir.
As far as payment plan goes, they only need to pay when they check out, technically. Just take their
Oh, well,
information
that's
and
good
make sure that you
news.
record their information. I mean, it is Port Percy. How are they going to leave?
None of us can ever leave. Ah,
We're trapped here forever.
Well, don't worry, Sophie.
thanks.
I shall sip this ice cold Mai Tai for us both.
Oh, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful vacation, sir.
Wunderbar. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, okay, so Mr. Josephson said that it's fine if you guys pay when you check out. I suppose y'all will be staying here for quite a while. Huh?
Wonderful.
Well, there you go.
Perfect.
Here, Mr. Guy.
Acceptable to me.
Here's the key.
Thank you. I
No
will
problem.
take it and stick it in his pouch.
I don't suppose you have two copies.
Let me see.
Yes, you
This
do.
one looks
You have
close
up to
enough.
3.
Well, there you go.
Ah, yes, thank you. And he will pocket it.
Wonderful.
Excellent. I think that is
Dexter,
that
do you need a
everyone?
place to sleep, or are you going to sleep in this little game room out here on the couch?
Sophie, I was about to say, Sophie's gonna be like, now listen, they don't let us stay here for free, but I will tell you that ain't nobody gonna bother you if you fall asleep on one of these couches here overnight, okay?
That's great.
Just remember, if you use all the coffee, you gotta buy some more, or I will hunt you down.
Well, Dex, I do suppose we have an extra bed. It would be cramped, but you're more than welcome.
Are you sure?
Well, as long as Guy doesn't mind. I did give him the big bed, though.
As long as you don't mind me strumming along to some music sometimes.
The more the merrier, I suppose.
Sophie, you know the perfect
Guy?
place for him to play music. At the Jam and Clam.
Oh my goodness. Do you play the guitar?
Yeah, I would say I'm a pretty avid guitar player.
Everybody
Oh,
please make an insight check.
Time to be insightful.
Again and inside.
Right.
Oh, okay, guys. Okay.
We're insightful.
Pretty
Never mind.
insightful.
Oh, that happened twice.
This is awkward.
Ooh.
Okay, guys. Okay.
All of you guys have heard of Lickspittle.
You actually remind me of that one lickety split guy. Wouldn't that be just a funny little coincidence?
He'll sling the guitar from behind his back, and it's got like the LS symbol at the bottom.
Oh my stars. There is no way. Hush your
Yeah.
mouth.
There's
Oh.
A
no need
real
to
life
flatter me.
famous
This guy is
person?
a regionally famous rock star.
A
Oh,
guy will be like, "Why are you here working at a hotel?"
Let's just say I need some inspiration. I've kind of walked off the cliff, you could say.
and you came to Port Percy for it?
You were definitely holding back on us.
Well,
You're like super freaking cool.
well, thank you, but I've kind of became sort of a lame player. I need, something simple, and this seems something simple enough.
We is definitely something simple. I'll tell you that much. Well, if you wanted to go play somewhere, I bet I know a good place for you to go. The Jam and Clam. It's a little, it's the only bar here, but I say it's a nice little place. Y'all should all check it out.
You know that tonight
I do
Angeline
enjoy
is playing, and you are so bored of Angeline playing.
Yeah, we only have one other musician here, and she's a little overworked on the bar scene. She be playing every single night, the same songs about leaving, and we all live here, so it's kind of like she comes in and she's like, "Oh, I can't wait to not be here no more," and it's like, well, that's disheartening. Anyways, I think it would be nice if you could go up there and strum those strings a little bit.
I might just give it a try.
That sounds delightful. You should all come. I think that would be very nice. I'll be there later tonight too. You'll be seeing me.
Next
Speaking of
we'll,
Sophie, you got to get going.
Oh goodness, look at the time. I do be having to go. It was nice meeting you all. Please don't burn down the place. We do charge. Farewell.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Fare thee well.
she's like trying to like fix her hair as she's running.
Well, they come and they go, huh?
I was gonna say you, Sophie, you grab onto your orange motorbike that's a sort of twin of your brother's, but his is green and yours is orange, and you buzz out of there.
Is it like a full-on motorcycle?
It's like a dirt bike.
Oh, that's sick.
We just hear the as you drive away.
Races off. Her helmet has a little yellow flower on it,
Hell yeah.
Oh, cute.
Hell yeah.
and stylized ears, like little ears on the top.
Cute.
Do we call it Durarara?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Good to know. All right. Deep cut. Anyways. All right.
I understand said reference.
Thank you. Because I'm a weeb. Thank you, everybody. Chad, if you're not here for me, welcome. I am Sir
Welcome.
Redbeard / Paul. You all saw my face when I accidentally showed it off. I am a weeb and I love anime. So, anyways. Team. You've given out the keys. You know, it's getting to the evening, sort of dinner time-ish sort of stuff. You have mostly done your tasks for the day. You all now have sort of housing. Dexter, you're at your job, or at least settling into your job. It's a little hectic right now, but, you know, you can handle it, right? It's fine. Guy, shit's weird, but, you know, hey, you know, you're here to keep doing your stuff, right?
That's right.
Gertie, this is a sort of a strange cannery situation, but you know, you've been a part of strange situations all your life, and you yourself are a strange situation, so who gives a fuck, right?
Yep.
Damon, you pushed 2 buttons today. A well-deserved
It's
internship.
true. Those buttons were really hard to push. What can I say?
What now?
Gertie will turn towards the general group and say, "Well, I suppose us newbies here in town should stick together, huh? Would you all like to accompany me to find libations at the, what was it? The Jammin' Clammin'?"
Jam and clam. Yeah.
Well, if there's music there, I'm sure it'll be fun.
Ooh, fun indeed.
Yes, fun
That's
indeed.
a good time.
We can claim more of them.
Yeah. Want to play some music, that's all.
Music for the soul.
Clever bugger. Well, I suppose I'm stuck here until whenever somebody else comes back. So, you all go ahead. I'll be there later.
At this point, you realize that it's literally only you and Sophie who work here. But you also notice,
Damn.
if you lock the doors, no one can get a hold of you.
Eee.
Uh-huh.
Colliding with the couch.
Mm-hmm. What time is it, would you say?
About 5, 6 o'clock in the evening.
So not to go OOC here, but what time were we planning on wrapping up these sessions?
Just about now. I was going to say, are we all planning on headed to the Jam and Clam for, you know, a night of music and drinking, or do we want to do other things
Yeah.
while we're in the Bluefin Inn?
Gert's heading for the clam.
Perfect.
I do believe that is the consensus.
Everyone
I'll also
head
go
for
to the clam.
So then we will end tonight's session as we head towards the Jam and Clam. And let me just point everybody out of the scene so we can all see things. And Sophie, you're going to run behind the bar. And you guys will be at the Jam and Clam. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Nice.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next week as we get
Perfect.
into more of Ghosts of Blue Lake Session 2. And, yeah, we love you all. Thank you, everybody. Come join our Discord if you want to come check out stuff and, you know, be a part of things. I don't know. I can type things in chat for real. Follow us on the Twitter and follow us on YouTube if you haven't seen the stuff and want to see it more. Thank you all for being here. And have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night.
Ooh, thank you, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Take the critics and your fears.